Hi there, I'm Kai, and welcome to my New York City apartment in Brooklyn. This is a 2-bedroom, 2-bath, and I live here with my boyfriend and 2 amazing dogs. I moved to Brooklyn, New York about 3 years ago during the pandemic from Seattle, Washington, and I told my boyfriend, when I move to New York, I want a skyline view of the city, and I have exactly that. It is so incredible. I'm so spoiled. You can see every iconic building from my living room. So you can see the Statue of Liberty, you can see my favorite, the One World Trade, you can see the Brooklyn Bridge, but you can also see the Empire State Building, the Chrysler Building, the Manhattan Bridge, the Williamsburg Bridge. Literally anything and everything you want to see in New York, you can see from my apartment. I wanted to bring a little bit of New York City into the home, so I was going for a contemporary industrial chic look. I styled the apartment around this acrylic coffee table and this leather couch here. With the apartment being a little bit smaller than I was used to in Washington, I wanted to make sure that light could pass through, that your eye could travel through and not take away from the view. So I got the acrylic coffee table and the acrylic bar stools here. But then I wanted to bring in warmth and comfort with the leather couch. I love that my dogs can jump on it and I don't have to worry about spills or hair or anything. I wanted to do the same with this shelving piece here while bringing in elements of me and Garrett. We love music, we have a record player, Queen Bee, and this is a really cool photo that I took in Times Square when I had a disposable camera in the middle of the pandemic, went to Times Square completely empty. So I'd love to have that there as well. Garrett and I love clean. We actually had a dog that passed away named Freddie, named after Freddie Mercury. So we have that here. I learned how to DJ during the pandemic, so this is the deck that I learned on. Garrett and I love Rocky Horror Picture Show. We were gonna name one of our dogs Frankfurter after the main character. Decided not to do that, but we love it. The iconic MLK is throwing up the peace sign. We have an amazing drawing that our friends back in Washington did. So this is Murphy and Theo. And then here, the last meaningful piece is photos of Freddie, who I just mentioned, and then Garrett and I packing up to leave college to go to Seattle. And then we have some African pieces. The kitchen was really important for me and Garrett when we were looking for an apartment. We love to roll out pasta dough, pizza dough. We wanted to have enough space to have our friends over and be able to host them. So we prioritized a big kitchen. Yeah, and then Garrett and I love espresso, so we have our espresso maker here, fridge that's always packed, and same with the freezer. Garrett and I are from Idaho Falls, Idaho, so we have a little piece of home with our art and a map there. And then if you come this way, I'll take you to the bedroom. I wanted to make sure we had a very, very calm, peaceful space. Obviously, that's important when you live in New York City, so I didn't want to bring in too much color. Hi, beautiful girl. I didn't want to bring in too much color, so we have the white, but I did want to bring in an abstract piece of art, so I got this printed at Staples, found the design, and printed it out. And then if you come this way, you can see we have the acrylic also brought back into the living space here. Hey, into the living space here. So we have some acrylic shelves, and then you can have the metal chair here. But I wake up every morning and I see the Brooklyn Bridge and the One World Trade, which are my absolute favorites. So definitely spoiled here. Over here we have a awesome dresser. We have the Tom Ford look here. We have jewelry. Everywhere you'll be able to see my favorite flower around. And Murphy's being silly and spilling the show. Okay, you good? You good? This way we have a bathroom. So we have a his and hers bathroom. Sink, which is super incredible. We have a walk-in shower, definitely spoiled with all of the storage and all of the space that we have here. And then coming this way, we have the guest bathroom. So if you ever come over, please use our bathroom. We actually have some fun art in here. I forgot about this, but I wanted to bring in, like, again, the black and white, the very contemporary, but make it artsy. So we have a woman's figure here and an interesting man's figure here. But coming this way, we have a washer and dryer unit, very rare for New York City, so we are absolutely spoiled with everything that we could possibly imagine that we need. And then our last room here is the office. So Garrett and I both work from home, so it's really important that we have this. So we have a huge desk, we have my side and his side, and then we transform that when we're making like YouTube videos and stuff like that. And then for my influencing that I do fashion influencing. So I have my influencing background and a lot of my favorite brands, Louis Vuitton, Cartier, Dior, I'm obsessed with right now, and then more Libby's, of course. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the tour. Thank you so much for coming. I enjoyed showing you around. I hope you love my space as much as I love my space. Have a good one.